Second-hand action here at BA8, the Bistro Cup between Robinhood and Tuff Dogs. And Robinhood up 1-0 going into the half. So they're coming back to defend this lead, and Tuff Dogs still trying to get onto the scoreboard. And Vincent Richardson, our commentator for today, will be back shortly to commentate the rest of the match. Looks like Tuff Dogs will have the win in their favor this half, so we'll see if they can use that to their advantage. And Harold tries to feed that one in to Smucky, but it's not working. And looks like a foul on Braun. He's been complaining all day. Of course, that one had it out. As Tuff Dogs try to get out of the half. Go Smucky, and it looks like they may have a chance here. And a crowd of white shirts in the center holding up that ball. And the Robinhood fans very excited. And they haven't even won yet, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen if Robinhood actually wins this today. And back with us right now, we have Vincent Richardson, our commentator for the day.
Thanks, Lemon. Just had to go to the gentleman's room, enjoy my break. As we return to live second half action, McCullough picking our way left off, tripped up by Marquez, not recorded though by the ref. As we know what the business is right now, Robinhood are leading 1-0 in this Bistro Cup second half final. And it's going to be all to play for now in this second half of this game. Right now we got Robinhood leading Tuff Dogs. Their crowd supporters are making the most noise right now. They're the ones making the noise. The Tuff Dog supporters are quiet right now. Robinhood supporters are being heard loud and clear throughout the grounds. And it's looking very comfortable so far, even though it's just 1-0. They're looking quite comfortable. Robinhood working well, closing down their men. You just see a little free kick being worked out between Adams and the wide man. Adams works it out for the short pass. This time it's a good cross put into the mixing box. This time Thomas comes forward, very authoritative and collects. Bell lets this one go right over to Paul Fox, who takes this on his chest. With a little swagger there, Mr. Fox. And this one's sent up by Adams. Adams trying to find Richards. Brown with a little mistouch. And there's non-stop action. McCullough trying to get the ball in. Trevor Cadet just looks like he's pulled up. I don't know if he's tweaked something. Marquez tries to head. It doesn't work out well for him. This one forced to McKellar, who just beats his McKellar. Marquez is keeping him honest. Marquez is he uses whatever it takes to stop you from getting advantages. Pitt tries to work the 1-2 with Kevin Hurdle, and it works. Kevin Hurdle's touch, second thought, was just a bit too heavy. This is the Corona League, so the crowd will be very well supplemented, and they've had their lunch refreshments, and they've come back a little louder and a little warmer, I believe, some of them, removing certain items of clothing. I'm very warm. I'm wrapped up in a very large rain jacket here. It's getting a little breezy. I'm sure the players wouldn't mind. They've been running around all day, so it'll be a relief to them. They running hard, doing some good recovery work. I was just mentioning how they weren't closing down, but he did close down and benefited from a good piece of play here to open up this second half by Tough Dogs, and they've earned themselves a corner. That's what it's going to take for them to get back in this game. They're going to need to link up. They're going to need to close down. Trevor Cadet closing down and getting the rewards for it as they see what they can do from this corner. I must say, the referee for today, Godfrey, has done a very good job. He's trying to let the players play. He's trying to let the final be exciting. You don't want to see a final where there's 10 men on the field. You want to see 11 v 11. Paul Fox with an excellent tip over the bar, for a swinging cross. And this is going to work the Tough Dogs' advantage because there's a strong breeze coming in from the north. And now Tough Dogs have the breeze at their backs. And so their goal kicks will be going longer. Their corner kicks will be swirling in. So let's see if they can capitalize with this wind advantage in this opening passage of play. Good corner, nice, puts into the box, just goes across pit. He just misses it. And the ref points to the corner flag, Mr. Godfrey. 1-0 is the score. Robinhood are leading. They've put everybody besides Richards in the box as they try to defend with all their might. This is a final. And this one comes in, looking very sharp, and it's fun. And it is cleared. That's how you clear a ball. Don't play around with it. Get it up, get it out of here. And that one's sent high over into Serpentine Road by Adams. Gary Adams has his own song. He's a cult favorite. He's a great fan. They love him. Some good work. And this one goes out of touch for another Tough Dogs corner. Tough Dogs will be quite upset with themselves as we get a little look at the strong Robinhood support. Tough Dogs will be quite upset with themselves if they don't score. They've come out of the second half, the stronger team, getting a lot of pressure. Robinhood really haven't even been out of the half in the last 5 minutes, and Tough Dogs will want to capitalize on this. This is a very, very good build-up of play. Pitt holding up and turning, working his magic, trying to find an answer so far for this defense. This Tough Dog team is fighting. This is a good turn and volley by Kevin Hill. It looks like Hurdle just fell at the crucial time. He did everything right, but when it came down to the shot, it looked like he had just, I don't know if it may have gotten a little, the defender, Bell may have gotten away with pulling his shirt or something, because he just fell at that time when you was looking for him to take that shot. Adams again puts another ball into Serpentine Road, and that one's cleared for another corner. Robinhood dropping back, defending as a team. Only Richards is out of the box as Painter takes this cross. And this one's hitting low and hard, and that's a very good cross. Trevor Cadet sets it up for Painter. Painter and Cadet working magic, working together. Cadet holding up the ball. Cadet wins another corner. That is 5 corners since the second half has started. I think they only had about 3 in the whole first half. So that shows you what type of pressure Tough Dogs. Obviously, the coach has told them it's up to them. Don't leave nothing in the changing room. Get up, and get something out of this game. Don't go here and wishing you did this, saying what if. Leave it all on the field. Robinhood will feel good to benefit from that pressure. Adams turns. Ball's worked out smartly to Adams. He fakes the pass to Painter and he dribbles towards the box. Good pass, and it looked like it found Hilda, but it found him on a part of his body where it doesn't have much control, side of his face. It bounces off and it ends up to the Tough Dogs players. That's what Adams does. Beg your pardon, that's Mr. Ray there, the captain of Robinhood, who sends that one in the parking lot. I hope he didn't hit my car. No nonsense defending. And that's the way the captain should lead. Gary Ray there with a big clearance. just breaking up any possibility of catching his team up the field. This one's played back to Brown, off the throw-in. Simons to Brown, who, I don't know who he was playing that ball to. Funny enough, Painter did get back to there. Marquez just left out of that play, a bit heavy on the touch. Kevin Hurdle turning, trying to link up, trying to find an answer, Looks up the pit, doesn't pick out the right pass for him. Simmons settles well. Looking for a little ball to Pitt. Pitt doesn't see the play, and this one goes out for a goal kick. Just relieve a little bit of pressure for Robinhood, because Tough Dogs have definitely been inspired by that halftime talk. They've come out looking a different animal, a tougher dog, if possible, and I'm eager to see if they can get something out of all this pressure they've had at the start of the second half. Paul Fox kicking in the wind. Lloyd Hilder winning the header. Lloyd Hilder getting the ball back from Richards. This one goes out wide as Painter chases and throws in, and they're quickly working out something between Painter and Hilder. Hilder craftily tries to flick that one over, and I believe he's fouled. Yes, the foul is awarded. And Robinhood love this little break in pressure, because Tough Dogs was doing very good. And so far, we're lucky. I feel they're lucky that they haven't been rewarded for this way they've started the second period. Either way, that one's played in by Gary Ray, and it's sent back out. Gary Ray gets it again, puts it back inside, falls to Hilder, top of the box, who's turning and firing. This one goes quite wide of the goal, and that will be a goal kick. Just want to give a shout out to our sponsors, bringing you this third edition of the Bistro Cup. Robinhood Pub, Docksiders Bar and Restaurant. This is the Bermuda Sports Network, the only sports network in Bermuda, bringing you live coverage of the third edition cup. It's your commentator Vince Richardson, having a blast commentating this game for you folks today, as Kevin Hurdle is fighting and just heads this one and comes off him awkwardly, and it goes out for a throw-in. Paul Fox being very busy at this beginning of the second period of play. Tough Dog obviously deciding that they have to give it all they have at the beginning of the second half and see if they could get a quick equalizer just to bring them right back on level terms. So far it hasn't happened though. This free kick, Brown works out to Marquez. Marquez finds Cadet. Cadet is turning. He's looking up, and it's a good cross, back post, and this one is masterfully sent out by the captain of Robinhood for a corner. Gary Ray leading his men. It's a very good game here. I thought it would be. But I must admit, though, I'm not right all the time. So far, these guys haven't disappointed, though. And this is a very good play. Someone's taken down the box. The ref doesn't say it, and Paul Fox pulls off a fingertip save. Well, I tell you, I'm looking with my eyes, and I still can't believe that the ball's not in the back of the net. Tough Dogs are giving it everything they got, and they've just come short of putting the ball in the net for this equalizing goal. The ball's put in, and Hurdle gets his head to it, but he doesn't get the angle he wants. Powerful header, but just goes wide of the bar, and that'll be a goal kick. Paul Fox setting up for the goal kick. Paul Fox, it's a Big kick. Gets that one across the halfway line. Adams trying to do something. McCullough. Marquez not going to be taking advantage of it. It's a bit of something extra by McCullough. I think it was an edge. And McCullough jeering on this crowd. He's got his home to go. And Marquez gets a yellow card for acting, I guess. The shout of "You suck mustard" going on by the Robinhood crowd. Maybe for the what they believe was a bit of overacting by Marquez. I know Robbie Marquez to be a quite person with a good record. I don't think he would have went to ground if he wasn't contacted. Maybe he didn't have to go down that hard, but all the same, he's up now. He's took the throw in. Little unfocused though, a pretty poor throw in on his behalf. McCullough, terrible pass. Oh no, oh no, oh no, and it's a red card. It's a red card for Marquez, and he hovers over McCullough. He retaliates, and ref Godfrey has another option, kicks a sports bottle. He gives him the red card for his second offense. I'm not sure if that was a straight red or a second yellow. It was just a bit of pressure in the last 2 minutes, and it all just exploded into a red card for Marquez. So now we have Tough Dogs down by a goal and also a man down, and it may be too much for them to come from now. As Marquez heads for the showers. I saw the pressure. Marquez felt aggrieved. He felt that earlier he was fouled. He felt like the ref missed it. He was quite upset. His first chance to get a little bit of payback, and the ref was watching very closely. He didn't like what he saw, and he sent him straight off the field. Tough Dogs are now gonna have to give an extra 10% per man to make up the difference, as it's now 10 v 11. Robinhood now should be able to find the space, and Gary Adams leaves his man for dead. McCullough crosses it over, and that's the second goal. But I think it's offside, and it is offside. Gary McCullough left his man for dead there. What a beautiful play. Left Simons absolutely for dead. Great reverse pass, but it was offside. So Tough Dogs are still in the game. But how bad do they win it? It's amazing because Tough Dogs had the balance of pressure. Play looking very smart coming out of the second half. And we'll always be wondering now what would have happened if Marquez didn't get sent off, if Tough Dogs had 11 players. But still, the game's all to play for. We're here in the 56th minute. Game's just an hour and 5 minutes old. So that red card would have came in the 62nd minute for Marquez. So Marquez getting sent off in the 62nd minute. He got 2 cards basically in the span of a minute there. One for the acting and feigning to be fouled. The second for what was seen to be as a retaliation tackle by the referee. Nick Richards. And Richards is stopped smartly. Now, I wonder, will Tough Dogs change formation, because they were playing 4-4-2, so now they're down a man. It's going to be very interesting. Robinhood playing the 3-5-2 formation. Very heavy in midfield, and that's why they dominate. Trevor Cadeas really stepped up his energy and pace, but he's the type of player who can sometimes boil over. Painter finding Ingham finding Painter out on the wing. You know, Ingham looks like one of those students with all the answers. He always seems to find a good pass, doesn't seem to do too much wrong on the field. Nick Ingham, number 12, the playmaker. He's been dropped back. Gary and company have gone forward. McKellar, Hilda, Richards all in the box. This is only like the second corner that Robinhood have had this half. This one's put in by Painter. Goes over everyone's head. It's worked back out to Gary Ray. Gary Ray's bending, curling, and Hilda does the unthinkable. He was in a 6-yard box, off sides, but he missed anyway. Non-stop action here at the Bistro 3rd Edition Cup. Robinhood leading 1-0 in the Tuff Dogs. Mark gotta big up the Robinhood faithful. They've got a mosh pit here. The Robinhood mosh pit is alive and awake and full of vibes and swag. They've got their, I see cases upon cases being passed over there. They're bringing a lot of energy to this game. Very nice, very nice. And this is what it's all about. It's all about atmosphere. It's a final, it's a cup game. We're out there having fun, we're enjoying it. And let's see what happens. Very interesting what's going to unfold. Robinhood and Tuff Dogs. Tuff Dogs down to 10 men after in a 62nd minute. Rob Marquez was sent off, red carded. Now they have to come back from not only that, the ref is just having a word, telling players to calm down. Simons is coming back here, is having a word. The tension, the air is getting very tense up here. It seems like anything could pop off any minute. It's very serious. Simon's getting ready for this free kick here, and we just want to make sure that the ref keeps control of the game. You don't want nobody else getting sent off. And the ball's is actually now changed his mind and giving Robinhood the free kick. So now Robinhood working the ball through Gary McKay, through Adams. Adams, good first touch, always doing the right thing in midfield. McCullough, the Mohawk there. Kade going to be taken down. I saw that coming. Nick Richards was not going to let Travis Kade hold up the ball and find any space. And this is a great ball out the pit while everybody's waiting. Pit may just want to turn and fire. It comes back to him. It's just over touch. And that was shows you how quickly the counter attack can happen. Everybody looking around, backing up slowly for the free kick. Good idea. And take it quickly, find Pitt out there. Pitt trying. McCullough just playing a little deeper down the wing right now for Robinhood. Miskicks this one, but I think Kade got hit somewhere where it hurts. He's laying down there. I don't know if I see some ice is being thrown to him, and we wish him the best as we get back to action. And Painter working his magic down the right-hand side. Takes his time, puts it to Hilda. Hilda, who's got his swag, tries to nutmeg the Tuff Dog player. Hilda, the goal scorer, catching that rebound and putting it in him. And there's players down all over. It looked like something from one of those shooting video games, PlayStation. You got Kade down over here throwing away ice. We got a player down on the other far side throwing away ice. Kade still hasn't regained his feet. Getting caught in the midsection there or thereabout region. And we just wish him a speedy recovery as he deals with his injuries. I think he'll be all right. There's a hard nut to crack, that fella. As we return to our exciting final of the Bistro Cup, sponsored by Docksiders and Robinhood, one of the finer establishments. I know Robinhood has some very good sliders. I eat those quite often. And I know Docksiders has a very good chef. Two good places to eat and drink or watch a football game or sports game. Always got a good atmosphere at either venue. We thank them for sponsoring us. Bermuda Sports Network. I saw the play by Adams, just held up there, blocked off. Just like to thank some more of our sponsors for the Corona League, Corona Extra, Rubis, Bistro Jade, the Docksider, Signworks, Island Press, the Pro Shop, Selectron Limited, TKO Fun Adventures, IslandStats.com, and Transact Bermuda Internet Service Bermuda. This one is careened over the net, and it goes out for a goal kick. That was an opportunity to put this game to bed. I wonder will Tuff Dogs rue that opportunity. Gary Adams has put that one over, and maybe Robinhood will wish they put that one away. Tuff Dog down a man, not having too much possession, but they're still in the game. It's only one goal. All they need is one bit of fortune, and they can be on level terms. And this is a cup game, so all they have to do is beat them on the day. Plenty of time left. We've had an hour and 13 minutes gone by so far. Plenty of time left. Over a half an hour left. Good first touch by Simon Simmons, looking to exploit space every chance he gets. Held up very good by Gary Ray, who finds Hilda in space. Hilda can get the ball over. Only stopped by excellent work by Pitt, Brown, and company. Working very hard. Simmons working good over there. Picks up the ball. Finds Kevin Hurdle. Haven't seen much of Crofton lately, but this one looks like an opportunity for Crofton. He's in the box. He's at the spot. Hurdle, and it's an equalizer. It's a goal. Can't believe it. Gola, 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 goal! And Kevin Hurdle, out of almost nothing, that never die attitude has brought Tuff Dogs right back into this match. And thank you for, if you're just joining us, a special thanks to those who've been here from the beginning. It's 1-1. Tuff Dogs have just equalized. In the 75th minute, Tuff Dogs have equalized through Kevin Hurdle. Crofton holding the ball, finding Kevin Hurdle, opening space. Kevin Hurdle turning and firing low and hard past keeper Paul Fox, who hasn't had too much to do in the last 15 minutes. And this game has taken yet another twist. This game is twisting and turning and poised for a terrific final 15 minutes. Gary Ray picks this one up. See, Robinhood, who's been leading since just before the half with the 32nd minute strike by Hilder, have just found themselves pegged back by a fantastic strike. You see Kadej just motioning for his players to calm down and stay within the game. Hurdle playing like two men now. Hurdle is everywhere. And that's what they say a girl does. A girl gives you energy, gives you vigor, gives you swagger. And let's see who has the swagger now. The ref just trying to keep control of these proceedings. And that's always a good gesture. Hug the ref and you'll probably never get a card. Maybe something that Luis Suarez may want to adopt for the next season of football in the Barclays Premier League. The Corona League, though, has its own plots and turns and twists, and is just as exciting on any given day. Nick Ingham finding Richards. Richards looking for a cheeky pass to Painter. Doesn't work out. Pitt who has had an excellent game. He's done a lot of positive things. Crofton, who I hadn't talked about all second half, but the first time I talk about him, he finds a perfect, inch-perfect pass to Kevin Hurdle, who scores the equalizing goal. Crofton turning the screws against Robinhood. Sub about to be made. We're going to have Tough Dogs making a tactical change. Number 15. Huey. Right here's a very talented player. Has a lot of moves, a bit of a spark plug. And maybe the coach, well, I wouldn't say maybe. I know this coach is going for the win. Nothing else to play for. It's a cup game. It's no tomorrow. Go home or go hard. And Pitt who's had a game. Pitt's had a very good game. It's coming off, just wants a little bit more energy. Huey comes on. Let's see what he could do. Pitt thinking that he still has something to bring to his team. Let's see what happens from here. Simmons works the ball out wide to Brown. And Huey looks like he might immediately be coming to play. Brown looking adventurous, attacking. Giving Adams a bit of work to do down that side. And Huey immediately comes into play. Ball comes into close. And a good link-up play. And Crofton somehow, with 3 defenders around him, still gets a shot off. Just wide, but just a skill, in fact, just to even get that shot off is just let you know how skillful Crofton is as a player. Weaved his way around the 3 defenders and got his foot to the ball. Nick Richards holding up nicely. Hurdle trying to find McCullough out on the edge. Doesn't come off though. And Brown and company, as I like to call him, working very good. As Kevin Hurdle turns his man, I don't see a foul there. And this one goes out for a corner. So now, after having the lead for over 50% of the game, we see that Robinhood is now on their back pedals. What will happen? These 2 teams, if you don't know, have very good history. Robinhood beat them 2-1 at the opening game of the season. In the second game that they played of the season, they drew 2-0. And in this final, they're level again, 1-1. Very good stuff. That is amazing. Just about 10 minutes left in this game. In this second half period. And it's going to be very interesting. You're going to start seeing fatigue play a part. G'day. Chips over his shoulder. McCullough. Hilda, not able to keep that one in play. Rich is very smart. I spoke to him earlier before the game, and he seemed very relaxed and cool. Hilda found by Richards. Good last-ditch defending. Kevin Hurdle, the goal scorer, the equalizing goal scorer, put his team back on level playing, dropping back. Ball comes off, cannons off. Trevor G'day up high and at him. Me and G'day went regiment together. Quite a fella he is. My mate though. Having a pretty good game, I must say. I know he's got a lot in him. We'll see if he has something more to add to this game before the whistle's blown. Nick Richards, broken out. I can tell you one thing, this Tough Dog defense has only gotten stronger as the game's going on. They're cleaning up, they're closing down now. Every man's being accounted for. Huey, who's just come onto the pitch, is coming back into the play. Kade linking up with him very nicely. That one doesn't work out for Huey though. He gets back though, put some pressure on Hilda. Hilda to me looks a little bit tired right now. I don't see him running as much as he was, sucking his breath. And I don't know if they want to look to the bench. I know he's a good striker, but it doesn't look like he has much left in him. Brown out there, he's laying down. He looks like he's enjoying being on the ground. He's getting a little breath. Brown and company, as I like to call him. My good mate there, having a good game, I must say. And his team doing very well. Pegged back, early lead by Robinhood, and now it's all to play for. 1-1. And what's going to happen here? Oh my dear, Crofton has smashed him. I must say the Robinhood defender was not too impressive there. This one came off the corner, and Crofton and his whole team are running to the touchline. They're celebrating with Marquez. The whole team's come on off to the side to celebrate with the one that's been sent off. Marquez, as they score, Crofton smashes this one off the right foot. It falls favorably to him, and when it popped up, it just had a very sweet look to it. And he did not hesitate as he smashed at him. And I must say, the Robinhood defending did not look too impressive on that corner. And in contrast, as the Tough Dog defending has gotten stronger and stronger throughout this game, I must admit that the Robinhood defending has looked weaker and weaker. And imagine that. A man down, a girl down. You wouldn't have bet on that to happen. The odds would have probably been very, 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 very sweet. Anybody put something down for that, they would be smiling now. Tough Dogs have come down from not only a girl down and a man down, but have turned this around to a 2-1 lead. And it's under 10 minutes. We're having Nick Ingham come off. Robinhood making a tactical change, bringing on Brian Fabler for Nick Ingham. So Fabler's gonna go in the middle. Look like they're gonna, are they changing formation? They got 3 up top now? Maybe Hilda's gonna fall back a little bit. Hilda looks a little tired. And I just noticed that Hilda was looking tired, and on that he was in the box on that Crofton going ahead girl, and it just looked like he just couldn't keep up with his man there. And now Robinhood have to, you just have to wonder. It's tough if Tough Dogs has said to themselves, no matter what's going to happen, we're going to show this team we could beat them this season. It's come down to the Bistro Cup final. Robinhood starting off smartly with a Hilda opening goal in the 32nd. That was pegged back, set up by Crofton to Kevin Hurdle in the 62nd minute. And in the 80th minute, a wonder strike by Crofton on a turning volley has put Tough Dogs ahead. A man down, Engadeh, a known villain. The ref is going to his pocket to give Travis Gade a yellow for unsportsmanlike conduct, amongst other charges. But he's just going to get a yellow. And we just want to make sure that he doesn't get sent off. Lord Hilda and Kade having a little word right now, and they're just talking about the little card that was going on. Right now, the ref has got to keep control of proceedings because the players' emotions are running high right now. It's a cup game final. These teams know each other. Now it's amazing because earlier Robinhood were making all the noise. Since the equalizer and the go-ahead by Tough Dogs, we must say that now Tough Dogs are making all the noise. And I asked the question, are they the tougher dogs? That one almost comes off one of our Bermuda Smart. Oh, thank you. As the ball goes out of play, Gary Ray sends that one forward. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And it's all to play for right now. Winding down to the final minutes. This is an exciting thriller. Hilda finds Gary Ray. Couldn't find Gary Ray. That one was broken up. And this game has really brought us surprises and twists and turns of every magnitude. Starting from red cards, yellow cards, goals, disallowed through offsides. It's had everything, hasn't it? Only the Corona League could bring you this excitement. Only the Bistro Cup final could bring you this excitement. And we're bringing it to you live commentary. This is Vince Richards with you here live, enjoying this April 14th fixture as Tuff Dogs and Robinhood have put on a show for the crowd today. And it's just a bit of time left for Robinhood to see if they can get an equalizer in this game. I said earlier that second goal would be very important. If Robinhood had gotten it, I think that would have did it for Tuff Dogs. But Tuff Dogs got that second goal. And just that equalizer, even though they were a men down, they just believed. And it's funny I use that word believe because that's exactly what's on the back of the Robinhood jerseys and before game wear that they have on, the word believe. And it's Tuff Dogs who's adopted that mantra, and they've believed that even with 10 men, that they could win the game. So we're enjoying what they're doing. We are enjoying what they've done. Robinhood, though, will fight to the whistle. Bell, just doing a bit of cleanup work. McCullough, who's been good money for most of this game. Nick Rich has been playing fine too. Crofton, he's done a lot of excellent stuff. But the best thing he's done is smash his right foot through that ball and put it in the back of the net for the go-ahead goal. The ref takes a back seat. Such is the excitement, such is the pace that the ref can't even stay on his feet. Welcome to the Bistro final. If you just joined us, the score is 2-1 to Tuff Dogs as this one goes out of bounds near the Robinhood bench. Gary Ray, captain of Robinhood. Gary Adams for good first touch. And this one is right on its edge. What a game we have here, folks. Absolutely back-to-back, non-stop action. This one's kicked up the field. Paul Fox doesn't have to worry about that one. That just goes out for a goal kick. Paul Fox will want to hurry up because time is not in his favor. Nick Richards is found. I'm telling you, I definitely need to wrap up because the weather has gotten colder since the game has started. However, the action remains very, very hot. Crofton just wanted to clear his lines there and does a good job. And Trevor G'day, I think that may be the end of him for the day because he's motioned to the side, man, that he may want to be subbed. He looks very, very in pain right now. And I think they're going to make a substitution now. G'day is going down. just took a little knock there, and I think he may be done for the day. Number 6, Kashid, looks poised to make entry, as some players get a little liquid refreshment in the small break. And I do believe Trevor Goday will be leaving us shortly. Yes, he's walking off the field now. This is coach taking him off the field. And Trevor Goday will be going off, and replacing him will be Gashid. So we hope he's all right. Unlucky for Goday. Get injured. Crofton, Simmons mixed kicks, but Brown, who's done not too much wrong, sends that one up. Hurdle doesn't have the legs for it. Franklin with the header, gets that one out. Bell, that one's in. Hilda turns and fires very smartly. Hilda with opportunity, Hilda fires. This one's just wide. Robinhood are anxious as the minutes are dwindling. There's not too much time left. It's not looking any better. This is Thank you for joining us. This Bistro Cup final has provided us with plenty of action today. Will it be Robinhood? If Robinhood could only get one more goal. But as it stands, if it ends just like this, Tuff Dogs will be the first league champions to do the double. They'll be doing the double, and it'll be the first time in the history of the Corona League that a team does a double. And the Tuff Dogs are making a noise right now. Air horns are going off. I heard shouts of 10 men beat you, boy, going on, and we're starting to see that there's not too much time left. It's really coming right down to the wire there. It's not too much time left at all. We're in extra time as we speak. Ref will be looking at his watch shortly. And for Deontay Darrow, the captain of Tuff Dogs, number 12, he'll be extremely happy to pull this off, if they could pull this off. He's a 12-year vet, Deontay, with Tuff Dogs, and as we just have him on the camera there, Deontay Darrow, the captain of Tuff Dogs, playing down the back. He'll be very happy to lift the trophy. The ref blows his whistle, and that's it. Tuff Dogs have pulled the double. The 2012 Bistro League Cup holders. Tuff Dogs have fought all the odds. As you see these celebrations go up, it's a moment to be enjoyed. To the winners, congratulations. To Robinhood, you had an excellent game. Your supporters were wonderful. Brought a lot of energy to us. We see the celebrations going on with the Tuff Dog supporter taking off the shirts. All the year's hard work. Look at the smiles. That's what it feels like, a whole year of hard work, and this is what you get. They've done it. They've pulled the double, the 2012 league champions and the Bistro Cup final winners. Congratulations to Tuff Dogs. They're clapping off the crowd. They're clapping off their supporters. Deontay Darrow, Trevor Goday, they're all doing some very good work, and they deserve it. They deserve it. I know the captain's happy. I know the coach is happy. Reed, the Docksiders will be rocking tonight. We know how it is. Just the Bermuda Sports Network. Like to thank you again for joining us for the Bistro final, brought to you by Docksiders and Robinhood. They gave us an outstanding final, but in the end, it was Tuff Dogs 2, Robinhood 1. Vincent Richardson signing off for the Bermuda Sports Network, Bermuda's only sports network. Thanking you again for joining us. Goodbye, and we'll see you again. And here we are, watching the Tuff Dogs celebrate with their team. Deontay, can I get a word with you real quick, Deontay?
Yes, sir.
Deontay Dow, I heard he's a long time standing Tuff Dog supporter, 12 years and more.
Yep.
How did you feel when Marquez got that red card and you was down 1-0?
I felt we had a lot of work to do. I mean, I was a bit upset, cup final. I mean, trying to double, trying to do the history, but we dug deep. I said, keep fighting, keep fighting. We just need one goal. One goal got us back into it.
It was a really, really excellent game. I noticed in that second period, you guys came out a different animal. What did you guys say in the halftime? Because it was definitely a difference made.
We got back to the basics. 3 touches, move the ball around, work for one another. We also had the wind to our back in the second half. First half was difficult. I mean, the long ball they were kicking, it was hard to judge ball in the air. But second half, the wind was a factor.
I tell you one thing, Deontay, you and your team have given us a classic for Bermuda's history. This was probably the most exciting game ever played on this BAA pitch. I thank you. Congratulations. The double, the first league double in the Corona League. Deontay Darrell, Tuff Dogs, Docksiders sponsors. Well done, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, BSN, for your coverage.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
Number one. Hey, never ask me for anything more, right?
Yeah.
Bringing you the interview with the winning goal scorer, Crofton of Tuff Dogs, turned and caught a smart volley. How did it feel to put that ball in the net, Croft?
Oh yeah, that was sweet. It got set right up just pretty for me, so you had to do nothing but hit it, yeah.
Amazingly, this gentleman has scored 30-odd goals this season, and it's a wonder that he found the back of the net today. The game was very tight. He scored a beautiful goal. How did you feel when you went into a half there? You was down 1-0. This team had beaten you before, I believe?
Yeah, they've beaten us before and we drew it for once. So we haven't beaten them yet, and this is a good feeling. This is a good feeling. You know, we was Dante, man. We was against the hill game. So, you know, it feels good to be in. Yeah.
Hey, congratulations. I know you guys know how to party down at the Docksiders.
Oh, yes,
you guys deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
And congratulations. Thanks for that beautiful goal.
Thanks a lot.
I believe both sides fought a well, hard-fought battle. It's nice to see off the pitch as well as on the pitch. You see families around. It's a real community event, real family event. You see children, wives, husbands, all the rest. And we appreciate a good game, well fought today. Being a man down as well, I'm not going to rub it in, right? But it was a hard-fought battle, both sides, right? And both sides deserve a win, but only one winner. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gary Ray, captain of Robinhood. Gary Ray, mind if I get an interview with you? Yes, Here I'm speaking live with Gary Ray, the captain of Robinhood, who's led his team very well through this final. We know that they've been able to beat Tuff Dogs all season long, had their number, but it just turned out a little different today, Gary?
Yeah, I did. Congratulations to Tuff Dogs on winning the actual Shield and the actual league. They actually fought hard today with TMN, and they were the deserved winners at the end of the day.
I tell you, your team, Robinhood did look very good in the first half. Second half, I think you guys started a little slow. Any reason for that? Any idea?
To me, I just feel maybe the wind was a factor. It was a little bit of a breeze, so that might have been a big factor in the game. And they had the battle of the win in the second half, even with 10 men. But you know, hats off to them. They actually came to play to win, and they ended up being successful.
Well, we do thank you guys for your participation. You gave us a lot of attractive football. You guys played very well, and thanks again for the interview.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, and congratulations to the Corona League to another successful season, and also thank you for the sponsors, Cousins and also Bistro.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, take it out.